Let me tell you why I love being married to an African man, a Nigerian African man. First, let me say this. I know a lot of these men have very bad reputations, and all I can say to that is that that's not my experience. That's why I'm doing this video, to let you know why I love being married to the man that I married. African men have a genuine, unique kind of love for women, and I really respect that a lot. They love their mothers, their sisters, their aunties. They love them wholeheartedly. The love that they have for women is amazing to me. They are born leaders and are groomed early on to be responsible for their families in every role. African men are very protective. They go out of their way to meet the emotional and mental needs of their wife by not, just going ahead and handling, whatever stressful situations before it gets to us. They are very, very good with that. I love that about my husband. He takes the stress away before I even know that there's a stressful situation. I love that about him. African men are very intentional. They go out of their way, especially when they want to make you happy. It seems like, that's their number one goal, is to make you happy. They go out of their way to study exactly and know what their wives want, what we like, and they make sure they go above and beyond. And you're going to know that because they are so intentional that, hey, he went out of his way to make me happy. That I love that about them. Now, although African men are not romantic, most of them are not romantic, when they get in that mood to be romantic with their wives, baby, I'm telling you, it's on another level. And I believe it's connected to the love that they have for women. It's on another level. My husband is not that romantic, but when he's in that type of mood and he's in that type of space, baby, I'm trying to tell you, this man goes above and beyond like nothing I have ever seen. That alone would make me marry him. I would do it 1,000 times again, because that's all I'm gonna say. African men are very confident. You can put an African man in the room with 100 different men, different nationalities, and an African man will stand out every time. I'm not talking about because of his speech. I'm talking about the confidence that he exudes, the way he walks and he commands the room, his intelligence, how he's dressed. He walks in a room like he owns it. I love that about my husband. My husband we can be out and about, and my husband will, leave for a minute and then come back. When I tell you, every time it puts a smile on my face to see him walk through the door, not because I miss him, but because of the confidence and the reactions to others when he enters a room. His presence alone is full of energy, full of life, and it speaks king. He I don't know what this is, but they exude confidence. I love that. African men love natural beauty. You don't have to be dolled up. You don't have to have the makeup on, the lashes, the hair, the nails, and stuff like that. They honestly prefer you to be naturally beautiful. They love that, and they take their time to let you know and make you feel confident enough to be natural around them. My husband, in the morning, when I have nothing on my face, when my hair is a mess, he says he loves the way I look in the morning to him, and often compliments me for being naturally beautiful. I love that about him. It's given me a confidence that I have never experienced before. I'm a very stubborn woman, very headstrong. But one thing that I love about my husband is that he's strong enough to be married to me, to deal with me when it's necessary. My husband is, he's very no nonsense. He's very traditional. And like a lot of other African men, he is very strong willed. African men do not take a lot of mess. They don't like a lot of drama. They're not pushovers. They are very headstrong as well, and very stubborn. And for me, that works out well because I have to have a very strong man beside me, because if not, then it won't work, because I'll probably take advantage of him and, get my way in a lot of things. But with my husband, it doesn't work that way. And I knew that right off the rip. When you put an African man in a good environment where he's able to be successful, and he's able to care for his family the way that he needs to care for his family, they are the best providers. African men are some of the best hustlers that I know, and I've said this before in another video. They are some of the best hustlers, entrepreneurs, highly intelligent. And since they are so highly intelligent, then they're going to be successful no matter where you put them at. That's why they're everywhere, all across the world. They are highly intelligent, and they can adapt to almost any setting. Again, there are a lot of things that are said about African men, but you can never say that they are not the best men in the world to be married to. Of course, I may be a little biased, but that's just my opinion. I love my African man.